Hey guys, Dave at MrD'sFlips.com. The next video is a small storage unit that I purchased for $100, and I won it on a Saturday. So after I went yard sailing, I went to the storage unit and just checked out what I bought. And there was 3 items in there that I took home. I thought I could list them on eBay and sell them pretty quick. And I talk about it in the video, but I don't think you see them or see them when I talk about them. So I'm just going to tell you what they were. One of them was a security camera system that I sold for $90.99. A cordless driver that I sold for $34.99. And a little DJ mixer that I sold for $17.90. So that's it. I just wanted to fill you in because I started talking about it, but it never shows up in the video. So hopefully you like this video, and I'll talk to you next time. Thank you. Hey guys, Dave at MrD'sFlips.com. I'm heading out to pick up a storage unit today. It's a 10 by 10. It was 90% of it's probably trash, but I only paid $100 right on the button for it. So we're gonna head out there and go through it and throw the stuff away and bring home the stuff that's I think's good that we can sell. All right guys, at the storage unit. You can see these boxes are full of film for windows and car windows. Most of them, I looked Saturday, are half empty, so I don't know how I'm going to try to sell them. But the one I showed you earlier, that one was new, and it should go for about $200 to $300, I think. So we got a. This is just a duffel bag, military type. It's just full of mostly clothes and junk. We'll go through it better at the house, but it looks like all this is heading to the dumpster. I'll keep the duffel bag, of course. I'm trying to get out before a storm hits here, so it's going to be a messed up day. There's a TV here. We got all these boxes of film in the car. I'm going to wipe them down real quick before I put them in there. So, like I said, we have storms coming. I'm rushing to, maybe get a load to the house and then come back and get all the trash and just take it right to the dump, which looks like about 90% of this thing is junk. I'll get all these boxes of film out, keep them in the car so they don't get wet if the rain comes. There's a few here. So I'll do a recap of what I kept once I get to the house, but maybe I'll just show you little bits and pieces of me clearing out the storage unit. And that might be kind of boring to watch, but we'll see. So like I said, these are all just full of window tint. I don't know, maybe I can put them all on Marketplace and see if somebody would buy the bits and pieces of it. Got a TV here. I don't know. I usually take these to a flea market or something like that, and this I'll probably get like $25 for. So we paid $90 for this storage unit, and then there was a $10 fee, so exactly $100. So yeah, it looks like most of this stuff we'll just take it right to the dump, and hopefully we get lucky and there's another box or two of full rolls of film, and I can sell that on eBay fairly easy. I'm just trying to get to them all, get them in the car. But yeah, most of this stuff, it's like a bunch of old clothes and But we've already made our money back and more with just those 3 items I showed you earlier. And if I put this film on Marketplace, maybe I'll get another couple $100 for all the rolls that are not full. Maybe a tent place will see it and want to save some money down the line. Who knows? But maybe I'll get lucky. Here's a backpack just full of personal papers. I'll drop that off at the front door. This is definitely trash. I wouldn't want to sell anything baby related. Some of this, I mean, like there's underwear and stuff. I mean, it's just nasty. I saw these shoe boxes, but unfortunately they're empty, but I still might keep them. I don't know. You know, send my used shoes in them, and this one's got some stuff in it. Okay. Some money down there on the floor. We'll cut out all this stuff of me going back and forth. And I'll do a recap of what I kept, of what I think it's worth when we get back to the house. There's a lamp there. It looks brand new. It still has the plastic on it, but I don't think that's a big seller, so that'll go right to the dump probably. But plenty of this film, and like some of these Suntech, they go for $400 or $500 a roll. So that's why I was hoping somebody who may have a film business would come buy all these partial rolls. I think we're still live, people. I got this camera and I don't know. I have so many problems with it. I like it because I can put it on the brim of my cap. But the problem is, I'm not very good at filming with it because it cuts out and I don't even know. Okay, there's a nice roll in this one. So this is an empty box, but I'll keep that for something to ship. But sometimes these odd shaped boxes work well. You get something to ship. I'll cut it down and flatten it. Now I'm gonna fill up the back seat because the rain's coming. Do what I can. Sorry for all the heavy breathing and grunting and everything, but it is what it is. So I think today's like, I don't know, Monday it's the 20-something, like 2nd or something. Yard sales, we've been doing some yard sales, but for some reason in our area, we haven't had any. So we've been going out about an hour away or half an hour away and starting there, and we actually had a few good things. I have a video coming up with it. I'm trying to incorporate some of the picking video with when I show you what I bought and what I think it's going to sell for. So hopefully you guys like that. Let me look through this box real quick. There's something's in this. It's a thank you key. Wow. I'll probably keep this box and go to a better layer. It must have been from a wedding or something. Shoehorn. I'll just put a bunch of miscellaneous stuff in here and go with the flow. A bud box. I'm sure there's nothing in there.
as I expected. So that'll be trash too. Unfortunately, I forgot my trash bags. So all these clothes, I'll go through them when I get home, and I'm sure most of them I'll be throwing in the trash. But I can take some to the flea market. And these look, actually, these are fender wells. They're new, and I got the barcode, so this is actually a find. Yeah, they're brand new. So I'll clean them up, get the dust off, and we'll list them on old eBay. So I've been struggling to sell stuff on my district site, which is my site. I've been trying to get everything I have on eBay onto that, because if you're a new buyer, first time buyer, it gets a $5 off. So I was hoping I could save people some money. Bunch of micro towels. Ooh, these will be nice. I'll actually use these. You know, I use them when I'm cleaning shoes and stuff. Let me see what we got here. So this blanket we'll just definitely throw away. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's like a camera bag or something, but it's mostly junk. So there's some money in it, so I'll get the money out and probably throw the bag away. Another empty shoe box. So what I'll do is a dog bowl. That'll be trash. I don't know anybody would want that. All right, got a bin of shoes. Timberlands. Okay, very good. Some Nikes, a bunch of Nikes. So that's a good bin right there, guys. You know, probably 70, 50, 60, 70 bucks worth of stuff. I'll take it. So this unit has paid for itself many times over already. Got my new fancy hook I just bought off of Amazon. Works great. Beats jumping in and out of that truck all the time. Trash. That's a used part. That'll have to go to the dump. I have no idea what this is. I think it might be some cooking thing, but for a grill, but I'll throw that away. Let's see what we got back in here. Actually, there's a possibility I can make this, and this is all more bowls and junk. So pens, and I'll start like this. It's a blanket. That'll be right for the trash. Nobody would buy it. Oh, it looks like there's some boots up there. Check those out momentarily. Some more clothes. And I'll kind of go through them at the house, but 90% of them will be thrown in the trash, I'm sure. Got some towels and stuff in here, I think. A blanket. Coats. Oh no, this is one of those heavy blankets that weigh like a ton. Throw that away. Nobody will buy it because it'll cost a fortune to ship anyway. This must be for the TV. We got change all over the place. Got some 3M helmets. Those might sell. Maybe not. We'll have to look them up when we get to the house. Well, at some point. Hangers, which we got a million of them. Trash bag, but there's no trash bags in the box. I need those. I forgot my trash bag. Here's a nice little sleeping bag. If it's not a good brand, then I'll just take it to the flea market, get a couple bucks. Here's some women's boots. So I thought it was just the male's locker, but these are all flea market shoes. Nothing to write home about. And you know, I'll get $2 to $5 for them. When I go to flea market, I just try to get rid of the stuff, you know. Just try to sell it. Yeah, here in North Carolina, we just started getting all the nasty yellow pollen from the pine trees. And it just started today. My truck was covered, and it lasts for about a month here. Totally nasty. More clothes in there. Let's see. Pan. That's trash. The pan actually is trash. I don't know anybody would buy that. This lamp is brand new. Still has a plastic on it. I'm ready. There's nothing in there. Must have been a scale. It says weighing yourself. Today's the day to weigh yourself. I guess every day is the day. I don't know. Spectrum junk. There's nothing in here. So this will be all trash. So I'll probably make actually we'll probably make a couple runs. Pair of glasses. It says throwing shade since '95. Oh, pretty clean little microwave. That'll be $10 at the flea market, easy. Heck, it might be brand new. Look at that. Let's see if I can. Yeah, I just needs a little cleaning. I'm on the outside from where it was dusty in the storage unit, but yeah, that'll be easy, $10. I bring microwaves and little refrigerators to the flea market. They sell right away. It's an empty JVC box, but let's see if there's any. Excuse me, it's super dusty in here and the pollen's crazy. That much trash. Some kind of aftermarket boot. So of course this is trash. A bunch of old vitamins, that's trash. I wouldn't even try to take them. Okay, something in this box. Another empty box. Pretty cool box though, isn't there? Velcro. So here's a bunch of paperwork. I'll go through that and give it to the guy at the office because they want people to get their paperwork back. So light bulbs. Here's for that TV, I guess. Some bills, card. No money in it. I guess if you don't have any money to pay your unit, you would have snagged any cash in there. So we'll give this back. I'll just go through it and make sure there's nothing in there that could have any cash in it, but doesn't appear to be. So yeah, we'll give this back. Oh, that top was for a grill, so I'll keep that in case I find the grill in there. Alright, so yeah, keep that. Bunch of bills. So these little things I will keep. I have some of the Airwick at the house. So. Let's see what we got here. Bullets. I actually did. I didn't take a picture of it because I already put it away. There was 3 boxes of 9mm ammo that I got Saturday. Won't have any pictures of it because I put it in my storage area. But yeah, this will definitely go right back to the front there for the guy or lady, whatever it was that bought this. That, you know, didn't pay their money to keep this going. I'll just stick this in my toolbox. Here's the, for the TV, directions. We go through this box here. See if there's anything worth keeping. Actually, I might even go through the clothes here, turn the camera off, and Ziploc bags, we can always use that. Let me get a couple of these empty boxes and I'll put their mail in here and give it to the front guy. I mean, this storage unit was just a mess. Nothing but trash, and so all this stuff we'll give it to storage guy. Guess he was a Carolina fan. Put that in there so you can keep the picture. I don't keep any personal pictures, personal paper. Whoa. Hopefully you guys didn't see that. We'll have to X out that one. Now these shoes are, they're talking to me. Got some light bulbs, we'll keep those. Got looks like a type of fan heater. Alright, I'll keep that. That'll go to the flea market. Probably get $2-3 for it. Now that it's warming up, I don't know. Let's root through here real quick. Trash. There's a new bed skirt and sham. That'll go to the flea market. Maybe get $1 for it. If not, we'll donate it to the Goodwill people. Plates. Won't even think about keeping those. Who knows what's been running around in that storage unit. Alright. Box of pennies. There's a million of them on the floor in there. I'll have to get up. Yeah, there was a mouse in this one. See, on the bottom there was candy. It got into it and ate the candy. Probably killed the poor mouse. I don't know. Got some little, that's trash, nothing in there. Trash. I got a USB plug that's in there. But really, it's all trash. We got a bunch of old scratch offs, but yeah, you can see where the mouse was in here. This is definitely going right to the trash. Alright, let me throw that over here. So what I'll do is I'll scan the back, and then you can, sometimes you can send these in. Let's see. I won't bore you. That's pillows, trash. This is, the whole thing's trash. There was a mouse in this. So I'm probably just going to take all the clothes. To the dump. These maybe I'll keep because they were stored in this. But all this other stuff is going to go right to the dump. Wipe this top down. All right, well, I think I'll be able to get back. I'll just dump this off in the garage, come back and get all the trash and take it right to the dump. These two bins are just full of CDs. I don't know if you can see them or not. Might be something worth, or I can probably lot them. I do a lot of wholesale stuff on district under the Commons wholesale district that they have, and you know, I could lot it all up and sell it, hopefully make a couple bucks. Yeah, the mice were loving this place. Let me see what I got here. Pills and I don't know, a bunch of hairspray, tanning products, same as in here. Hopefully you can see. So that's all trash. So I'm gonna probably take that load home, give the guy all his personal belongings that I found, and come back. Here's another thing of money that fell. iPhone case, but maybe the charger or something might be in there. Yep, got a cord, which I just grab them. Now there's change all over the place in this place. So yeah, I'm gonna probably just, when I come back, I'm gonna bring some trash bags and go through all this, all these bags, just in case I do find one thing in there. So like I said, our money was made on the first few items. Razor blades, these 3M helmets, I might just list them together and see if I can get anything for them. Otherwise, I'll take them to the flea market. Somebody will grab them. All right, I'm gonna turn you guys off, and then when I get back, I'll show you what, I'll show you me going through the bags of clothes, but I'm sure I'm just gonna dump them right into other trash bags and throw them away. Hey guys, I'm back from the storage unit. I cleared it out yesterday. Probably about 90% of it was trash, so I had to take it to the dump, filled my whole truck up full of trash, but we did get a few good things, and like I said, I paid $100 for this unit. And we'll make some money off of it, so that's a good thing. So I'll start off by showing you a few of the things. Got a little microwave, not much. I'll get about $10 for it at the flea market. Then we got this brand new box. It's a surveillance kit, a video kit. The comps on eBay are about 115 to 150. So this item right here made my money back. And then there was a off-brand TV, which I'll get about $25 for it. I'm gonna grab the camera and so I can film the table a little bit better for you guys, see what I have. All right, nothing major here. It's a couple hard hats, 3M. The pair will sell for about $15 on eBay. I did get a brand new impact wrench. The comps on this are about $60. And then there was one, two, pretty nice pair here. 3, 4 pairs of Nikes in there. So we're talking 15 to 20 each. So, and then a pair of Timberland. They must be work boots. Yeah, they're hard. So they're girls. I haven't figured it out yet. Also in there was this box of coins, mostly pennies, but there's a bunch of dimes and stuff. So I would estimate there's about $20 plus in that box. And then he had a couple of these giant CD cases. It's mostly, wrappers. So What I'll do is I'll lot all the legit ones up. There's some ones that he did. There's Tupac, and I think there's some Jay-Z in there. It's probably about 40 or 50 that are legit that are in there. And we'll lot them up on Commons. It's a wholesale site on district.net, and you know, probably sell a whole lot for like 20-25 bucks. Then in here there was a lot of clothes in there, which most of them were trash I threw out, but we do have some Levi's and some other jeans in here. And you know, I'll take them out and see if they're worth anything to sell on eBay. If not, I'll take them up to the flea market and sell them. Also was a very nice rolling duffel bag, large one, and that's full of clothes, same as that bucket there, but probably looking at about 15 to 20 bucks for that at the flea market. And then this bag has a bunch of boots in it, and I'll get $5 a pair at the flea market. So you can see the money's starting to add up. And then over here, pardon the mess, guys. I've bought so much stuff lately. I got my garage full of stuff. I have my spare storage unit full, and of course my selling shed has got all the stuff that I listed. These are splash guards for a Ford Mustang, two brand new pair, and they're actually Ford OEM products. So I believe I can probably get 40 bucks for the pair. Sleeping bag, $5. But then here's the one we could make some money off of. There's one brand new Suntech, their window film tint for cars, and the one that hasn't been used is listed for $499 on eBay. I don't know if that's what they're asking. I don't know if it would go for it. So I'm going to say one of these is $200. Now the rest of them are partial rolls. So what I'm going to do is put them on Facebook and see if I can sell all the rolls together. Hopefully a tinter would want to buy them, but I'm thinking about $250 for all of them. And yeah, that's it. That's everything you saw in that locker was either thrown out or taken to Goodwill, or I'm going to try to sell. So I'll keep you posted. I'm not going to list what I paid, because I paid $100, you know that, and what I'll get for it. So I'm thinking this whole unit I'll get about $400 or $500 profit. So thanks a lot, guys, for watching MrD'sFlips.com.